You did crazy, oh, you ain't on a payroll. Can't be hanging with the same bros. We don't even go to the same shows. So please be quiet, I'm being polite. You did crazy, oh, you ain't on a payroll. Can't be hanging with the same bros. We don't even go to the same shows. So please be quiet, I'm being polite.
AUDJPY, you killed this one, don't
Ice cubes up in my cup. If it's spice, one pour it up.
Hello guys and girls, and welcome back. It's Big John here. The at's at the bottom of the screen if you'd like to listen to my music. So is all the relevant information I'll be speaking about in this video. And today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you the second half of the month of October using the NEO indicator and what the indicators actually managed to produce. So if you'd like to see the first half, you can just click the video right here on the right. That will give you the information about that. Make sure you stay tuned in to the end of this video because I have some important information I'm giving out. And on that note, let's get straight over to the charts. Okay, I'm on my first chart at the moment, which you can see is CADCHF. Now, this is good. I like to be able to show trades like this as well because it shows you that not every single trade you take in this market is going to hit take profit no matter what you do. So we can see here straight away that the chart actually managed to give us a NEO indication for the trade here. This is NEO, by the way. It just says stop loss, entry, take profit. All of the confluences that I have used to trade over 2 years has been put into this one simple indicator. And this is now phase 2. So it's still at this point, and it will get much better in terms of how it looks. But right now, it's just a very basic indicator. You don't need much to trade Forex. So we can see here a 60 pip drop that is managed to do around to this area here. You was able to at least take some type of partial profits off this trade around about the 50% region. So it was about 30 pips you could have taken partial profits, or once it got here, you could have put your stop loss to entry. So this was a risk-free trade. Why I say that is because you can see it never actually went to TP. So I did warn people about the JPYs. It seemed to have found the support around this area here, and then it brought back up off this area. And if you did not manage your trade, it would have hit stop loss. But I did give everybody warnings about any of these trades in my Discord group as well. CADCHF, now this was a nice trade. Gave us an entry here, went all the way down to take profit. It was very close to stop loss, but never actually hit it. And it did go down to take profit. It gave us about 45 pips on this trade. And then here's a good example of something else as well. So when the market is stalling and they're building up for something, of course, we know fundamentals governs a lot of big moves in this market. Now you can see exactly what happened here with a fundamental candle. Give you a little golden gem in this as well, just for the people that are listening and do watch my videos to the end. Whenever you see a candle with no wick at the bottom or at the top, that is a impulse candle. Now, people call those propulsion candles. What propulsion candles mean is that there is some type of institutionalized move that just happened. And what usually happens when that does occur is price will go and correct itself. So being aware of that and trading NEO, this entry still would have been here. So when price did come back to this level again, you could have re-entered and continued to take that trade. So that's a little bit of things that I teach in my mentorship. So if you want to get into my mentorship, just give me a little message in Discord or on Telegram, and I'll be able to explain to you what I actually do. My mentorship program is held on Discord. I do not have no Telegram groups in terms of chat groups because Discord is a lot easier to organize all of my segments when it comes to Forex. So we can see straight away here that it did hit our take profit before this fake out candle. So it gave us an overall take profit of about 46 pips. And if you did manage to get back in, this trade went on to go over 100 pips. So it's the type of trades you can see that NEO is producing for you. USDJPY. Now, there was an entry here that was given out on USDJPY, and it did, of course, hit the stop loss. So that would have been a losing trade at first. Any trades that do appear like this, NEO does not repaint, just to let you know. The fact that I've got the Telegram group now, as you can see, the Telegram alerts. So you'd have been able to see on Telegram that there was an entry for USDJPY there on the day. And then there was another one that appeared later on, which was over here. And this one did manage to hit take profit. It hit take profit, and then it managed to go about 85 pips all the way down. So even went more than that, to be fair. It went about almost 90 pips all the way down. So that was great. That was a nice clean trade. And you can see the same type of thing is happening here. You can see you had another re-entry here if you wanted to get in. If you was basing it on anything that you can see, one thing that's here, you can see that there's a resistance level clearly here. So if you wanted to get in right there, and then we can see that price is still respecting the same area. So look here again. right here, there's another resistance level being formed. So the market's not breaking up and you could have got in there again. So that's all down to the trader. I don't advise taking multiple entries in the trade, but once again, this is down to you as a trader. If you would like to do these things, completely up to you. This is why you have the indicator. You can do what's possible. But of course, if you lose trades, then you start to realize why maybe I've lost a trade or something like that. So maybe you do it for 1 month. If it doesn't work, then the next month you don't do it. It's all part of data collection and stuff like that. GBPJPY, as you can see straight away here, this was the cleanest trade out of all of them. The entry for NEO only came in here. There was no first entry, second entry, just very clean. Gave a nice entry. I was suspecting JPYs to continue buying, so I did tell people to be careful. Some did come out, others did stay in, some re-entered. I did actually re-enter myself, and we can see straight away from this trade here that this trade did go down to TP for about 120 pips. And then of course, going into NFP week, did an absolute fantastic 400 pip trade. Now, these are the types of trades that NEO can provide for you. It won't happen every single day, but every week, every other week, yes, there are trades like this that NEO can provide for you. This is why it's such a great system. AUDJPY. So we can see straight away here with AUDJPY, what actually happened is there was an entry here. This did give you about 60 pips, which was more than enough. To TP, it should have been about 80 something pips on this pair. So it was about down here. So you had more than enough time to put a break even, take partial profit. You know, once again, could have put your break even at entry here. So when it did come back in on the Monday and did start to push up, I did warn everybody about this as soon as the market opens. Also, what I do with Discord, I have a group called a trading area where specifically I speak in, and any type of information, I might just give a little heads up. There's news, there's this, because all of these trades I am taking myself. It's not that I'm just giving an indicator out and I'm not taking these trades myself. I take them myself. So I do give some advice. If I see news, if I see the market moving funny, I will explain it to people in the Discord group, which you are a part of as well. So that's great. You also get, you know, small amount of mentorship from me in a sense. So of course, you won't get the full extreme. I do have a mentorship group for that, but you will get some type of information from me just to help you out here and there. Then we can see there was a re-entry for this trade up here. This is where NEO gave an alert and you would have managed to get this trade all the way down to take profit. It did go close to your stop loss, but then we can see here it did manage to hit take profit. And then going into NFP week, we can see right away this pair's almost done 200 pips, about 190 pips. Okay, so now we're on USD Mexican. So when I'm doing any tests on NEO, just to make sure any connectivity issues have been solved or any problems, I do most of them on exotic pairs. They're not supposed to be taken. I do mention to people that you shouldn't take these trades, but of course it is still set up based on the parameters of what NEO can produce. So the fact that it actually produced this trade was fantastic. It actually gave you 2 entries into this trade NEO here, and we can see that the first one's TP was around about this level here, so it managed to smash that TP level, and the second one was here. There was actually a gentleman that managed to take this trade. I think he missed my message in the Discord group, which is actually funny. Couldn't stop laughing because, you know, it actually was probably one of the best trades you could have ever taken, funny enough, being a test trade, and it actually gave you about 560 pips all in. So it's fantastic. Again, this is what NEO can produce for you. So right here on the right hand side, you will be able to see the Telegram group, and this is exactly how it looks. In the Telegram group, it's going to show a picture of the screen. So it will show you something like this. So it will show you your entry, stop loss, and take profit. Even if it doesn't show you all of that, as you can see on the Telegram group over here, it is still going to give you a trade type of setup where it's going to explain these levels for you. Now, I know people are going to say, yes, can I just use these as signals, you know, and stuff like that. If you choose to use it as a type of signal thing, that is completely up to you. I don't advise it for you. NEO is not based on signals. It's still based on the fact of giving you a good entry built on confluences into the market. But at the same time, managing your trade is key. If you have any issues managing your trade or learning how to manage your trade, once again, hit me up in my mentorship and that will be able to help you out, because I do a lot of information there. I go over 28 pairs, including gold, silver, US 30, NAS 100. I go over all of those pairs every single week in order to help people find entries into those trades or to just understand what those pairs are doing in the week. I do this every single Sunday for my students. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you get into the mentorship. And on that note, guys and girls, I'm going to leave it there. If you do want to get into my Neo competition, yes, this is the important information I said at the end of the video. If you do want to get into the Neo competition, which 2 lucky winners are going to get access to Neo for a whole month and be able to use it, then what you want to do is you want to make sure you get into the comments below and you type Neo competition. I will randomly select 2 lucky winners by the end of this month. Make sure you're in all of my videos, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Make sure Neo competition. So on that note, guys and girls, it's your boy Big John. I've given as much source as I can give out today. There will be more coming at the end of this week and more towards next week. There will be a weekly review of the pairs that might be doing something. That's the majors. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy Big John, and I'm out.